What is up, everyone? Today, we're going to be reading the wonderful adventure story of our pal Audric, who the story may have given away who he is already. But let's confirm it with a wonderful story, just to make sure. Please note that this contains spoilers for the franchise. The irony is that the story spoiled himself. Let's see, doesn't seem to have fully voice for it. Too bad, so sad. You're a 4-star character, I guess. Working old noodle here, thinking about Audric. Where we visited. Oh. Oh man, I wish the English version would at least produce these stupid sounds too. Mondo bad vibes. So worry about it. Because there's something, things are going on in that world right now. Yeah, I want to see evil King Udan. Well, it looks like he's fighting in that land right now. Hey! What was his name again? Oh god, or her name again. But I certainly know these dragons. Ooh, I'm dead. This person, no, seems like they're still fighting in a cursed future. Hey, Raymond! Man, Raymond's so cool. Even if he died from that, he died cool. Oh, Raymond's so cool. More people should be like him. Ronzo's alive. Of course he would be. Still came around here. Hope might flare up in them again. Oh, heroic stand on my part. Can't really. Wonder what he's doing. What did he screw up? Oh, something brings us hope. An alien concept. I guess this is his own timeline then? Surmount the metaphorical wall of time itself. Huh, Zodiark's a time traveler. Man, there's so many characters showing up in this adventurer story. I am actually very pleased to see this one. Even if it's very likely that all of them will get slaughtered. But you know, if they change the past of that past, I don't know if it'll actually affect this future, though. Man, Ronzo is so cool, though. Even if he's facing death, he'll say something as cool as this. My life's just a drop of spit in the bucket. Bucket if it means putting all this behind us. Man, Ronzo's so cool. Dying for a good cause. There's nothing cooler than that. Just as cool as Raymond. Keep our hopes in check. I need to see what exactly he do to screw this one up. I'm very curious now. Now let's continue the next episode. We'll finish the whole thing in one gulp. Oh. Wait a minute. As Chronos, I often move through time. The factor which made that possible is to alert. I guess the Zodiac used to be Chronos. Do manage to cross. It'd be one way. Huh. But didn't they make it back here? Well, we have to see.
Yeah.
Yup. What will not do? Your old cheerful self. Didn't seem that way when we see her again. Or a planner roll. Clearly, you are him. Look at that. Cool as heck. And ripped and stuff. Oh wow, that's harsh. The dregs. Those guys back there are dregs. Of course, I can't quite remember their name now because no. Shadow? No. Wait, no. Oh god, I can't think of their names all of a sudden. Whatever, let's continue.
Yeah.
Oh. Audric. That's a fake name. Can't use your real name. Do I look like a dictionary?
Yeah.
An ignorant fool with no line of suffering. Yeah, I like to see how he managed to screw this one up. The fact that he's punishing himself this much due to his great extravagance, but there's something created back then that served a purpose for future generations. Right headspace for what you're about to do. This reign has since became a kind of cornerstone for the future. A resolve for the future, that is why I continue to use it as my own. Huh. An interesting reasoning. Okay, alright, it's killing me. I need to look at their names. It's like a fairy. I don't even remember the green one's name. Sylvia, there we go, Sylvia. Oh my god, how could I have forgotten? Sylvia, Phantom, not Shadow. Okay, Phantom, Sylvia, and the last one is our pal Pele. There we go. Man, I don't even see them all that often. No wonder I forgot about them. Ugh, those events were interesting back then. But even if I forgot their name, they're not mere dregs. They were awesome for the time that they show up in their stories. Alright, now let's go and check out the flickering light. Brrr! I'm a guy with a horn. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm dead. Oh, it is I. We, three guys, burgers and fries. Get the hell out of here. Tie-in! Oh man, I want to see the evil leader of the Empire right now. Facing dragons ere long. Work to disrupt the enemy movements. Let's see what they plan on doing. Encountering the Imperial Army. This reminds me of Liu Bei's escape on Changban. Escorting the citizens away from the evil clutches of Cao Cao. Every step of the way. Even when he's not sure where he's going. Oh, seriously, he should just call himself Liu Bei. Liu Bei screwed himself over so many times too, before he finally found his kingdom. Zodiac once again talks sense. And honestly, I wonder what this Grizzly End is. Like, what is the Empire's goals? We talked about the Empire's governance during the story, especially in Chapter 10. Like, if they were to take over the world, right? What didn't our pal Sayati be all like, hey, listen, I don't care about these guys. You can have your piece if you want. Though it could also be that he's planning on doing something evil, that he is willing to sacrifice all the people for it. That could also be the case. But whatever the case is, I don't know. I mean, it feels kind of weird that they're just kind of randomly killing the citizenry or whatever Grizzly End it will be. But given the Grizzly End part, they probably are just killing them wholesale for some stupid reason. Now, I don't know any empires that do that, except, well, to their enemies. But these guys don't look like rebels. They're just kind of like, oh, we're oppressed. They don't even have the strength to fight back. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue this beautiful story of Liu Bei Audric. Oh. Yep, they really are killing them wholesale. I really don't get it though. Why are they just killing the citizenry? Don't we need them, as the backbone of our country or something like that? You're not just gonna have like a country just soldiers, right? It doesn't make any sense. Unless, of course, these guys did openly rebel or something like that. But it seems like these guys are just helpless citizens. They don't seem like they even have the will to fight. They just seem like normal, regular guys. He was leaving. I guess so. Alright, let's continue. I am really curious to see how he screwed up to begin with. I mean, Audric, or in this case, it's probably Aurelius, tries to stop us from turning the king into the from king becoming evil. So, instead of becoming badass king, he becomes rugged king. Now I want to see why that is so. Maybe the horrible virus infected our dear prince instead, and it turns into evil Prince Uden, who goes around killing people for no good reason at all. Let's see if we find out in the next 2 chapters. Without a hint of romance. Move the stars while I'm at it.
すまぬな。どうだ。
I might know something.
何？
Nani?
誠か。
Oh.
なんと。
やれやれ。
Sever one's chain of causality to sever one's link to their world. Ah, there it is.
ああ。
そうじゃない。そうだね。どうだい？
Abandoned them.
それは。
Just so he could find a way to run off to some other world.
はあ。
Man, our good King Audric sounds just like Udin, in that he doesn't really plan as he does things. He's like, you know, we're gonna drag all these people to come with us, but what exactly are we gonna do with them afterwards? And since they willingly follow them, that basically paints a big-ass bullseye on them. So, if the Empire were to catch up to them, they will get killed, every last one of them. I mean, given that, you know, just living there is gonna make them get killed, at the very least, if you obey, maybe it won't happen as quickly. But anyway, let's continue. Living in terror under the Empire.
そうか。あ。
どういうことだい？
I like how they just come to that conclusion.
しょうがないわね。
ああ。いや。どうだ。そうだな。
Huh, so do they both exist from the same time? I mean, Audric did say, oh yeah, that's why the Auspex herself passed through time and why the Emperor gave chase. So, given that whole chain of causality thing nonsense, would that mean that Auspex from the beginning that we meet in the game, the same person that Zodiac is talking about, and they all belong to this particular timeline where Emperor Uden, most likely, are ruling the land with an iron fist. I would like to see evil Uden very soon. I hope to see him soon. Hell, I want to summon and use him. Jeez.
すまぬな。
Safe refuge for these people. What is a safe refuge, anyway? Drake.
なんと。どうしたのだ。 大丈夫だ。
Ah. Well, you didn't die.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, I'm dead. For good. Just to let you know. Now, the people has turned against him. How will he resolve this issue? The witch is dead.
待て。ああ。 なんと。 抜かった。
あ
これは。
あ、参ったね。
なんたることだ。
違うよ。
なんと。 おい。
We did it for you.
え？ 安心したよ。
Look at that face.
なんたることだ。逃しはせぬ。
He's gonna kill them all. Man, he's gonna kill them all.
いいな。
No one asked you to do anything for me, much less commit murder.
任せよ。
Oh,
よし。
Aurelius, the last king.
嘘だろ。いや。 すまんな。
No, he's not gonna kill them all after all.
そんな。
He looks so angry at that time.
通りだ。あ
Now they're gonna turn against him. Showing no mercy.
なんだと。
Oh, look at that face! Now even the old lady has turned. And so we had to kill them all. He murdered them all.
いやはや。いや。すまぬな。そうだな。 そんな。
Man, the king is so badass. Even when he's a good guy like that, a good rugged guy like that, he's so badass. But I seriously need to know what happened. He probably got possessed, though. That's probably what ended up happening. Instead of him getting possessed, Uden got possessed. But anyway, that's about it for today's wonderful episode of Adventure Story. Perhaps we will go and look at my own in a bit. Let's do that later. For now, I must go and rest. I thank you all for joining with me today. Until next time.